funny. Using average. And we are back. Sorry that I'm about 8 minutes late, and even then about an hour, well, not really an hour late. What? Is that what I think it is? Is that? No. Okay. I was like, is that a frickin' Guardian from Zelda? No, it's not. Okay, yeah, as I was saying, sorry about it being past midnight here. I mentioned in I suppose technically yesterday's stream that I made a dancer class based on what I would want the Final Fantasy XIV dancer to be for D&D 5e. So I was going through getting some of the people I play with to try and help me balance it. One of them did, and then I just posted it to Reddit for some more help there. So that's mainly what took so long. But yeah, I'm back. I actually am gonna quick do one thing here on my phone. Go away, Twitch. Okay. Alright. Should be good to go now. Let's see. Hey, Ken's on. Too short message. Oh, freaking feels like. Yeah, I do love that Shiva will choose someone to stomp her heel on in that trial. And it's like such a privilege and an honor when it's you. Oh god. Okay, let's see here. I don't think these don't reset until like 9 a.m. my time, I think. Or something like that. So these are all very gone. So let's see, what do I have left to, I think... Wait, I never did some all hard? That's weird. I think everything else should be, yeah, I got everything else. Okay, so... We got those, we have trials here. Thok Ost Thok. Thok. Is it Thok Ost Thok or Thok Ast Thok? Yeah. This should all, yeah, this is like all, these should also like all, yeah, I checked those are all done, so it's just everything else up here. Castrum, I like that the Great Hunt is like above Castrum Fluminous, even though it's like easier. It's a 320 versus, what is this, 335? I mean, it's even above this, or, yeah, it's above this, which is a 325. It's Menagerie. Yeah, okay. So, you know, there's that. Trials, we have Burden of the Father, and then Binding Coil 1. I've done all of these. Yep. I've done all of these. I don't know why, like, I don't know why these ones give the Moogle tomes, while these don't. I mean, it's probably actually, now that I think of it, it's weird. Most likely what it is, also just like random, like Halatali does, Copperbelt and Tara don't, or Halatali doesn't, these do, that doesn't, those doesn't, that doesn't, like, it's so lopsided and like weird which ones give it and which ones don't. Alpha is 55. Jeez. That's 35. So I have a little bit left to do here. 2 more. Until it really matters. Got turn 2. So I guess do turn 3 at 4. Nah. Oh, sneeze. Maybe not. There we go. You know, like, I'm tempted to do, what is it? Shisui? Chisui? Shisui? Tempted to do that, just so that I can maybe finish off getting the armors here. Because I have 5 pieces left to get. But at the same time, I know if I sign up for Shisui, that's all I'm going to run. We'll do Great Hunt, because that actually sounds fun, kind of, and like something that would maybe be worth doing. I don't want to run those on hard, or on extreme, I should say. I could do Delta Scape, maybe. Start going up the Delta Scape Savages. 310. Yeah, I should be okay for that, so. Although I really shouldn't pull Delta Scape. I really should try to avoid doing anything in Stormblood, to be honest. Because that's what's active right now. So it'd be better to do the older stuff. I guess maybe run some extremes. At the same time, that feels like not ideal. Oh. Yeah. We'll... let's see here. Okay. We'll just run those 3. Alright. Like, oh, I have to go talk to someone? Oh, right, okay. Withdraw! Abort! Abort! Because I already did Burden. Bloop, bloop. I should have just walked into Idleshire, as opposed to have to teleport to Idleshire now, and then walk out. But no dice, so. Okay. Walking out. Where's my dragon? There's my dragon. This way. Okay, that whistle slash horn sounded really not right. Like, not really not right, but it sounded too low. Is that just me? I don't know. I could fly. Want to fly. It would be awesome if they added that for Shadowbringers, that you could actually, you know, fly around the cities, in Shadowbringers at least. So, we're off to go right over there. Flap, flap, no flap, excuse me. kicks, eyes fixed. Uplander feels shivery shakes. Arm of steel giant is wide open, and no Illuminati in sight. Fist of the sun. Interesting. Yep, okay, cool. Meet us. Okay. That's new, but whatever. What was... Gordias, right? Yeah. Okay. Why are two of them white in there? Why is the head and legs of... Why is that white? Whatever. Not gonna worry about it. Okay. Curry. Spring chocolate. I like that we have booze and it literally does nothing. Magic prisms. Gazal. Geisel. Gazal. Looks more like Gazal. Well, just XP with extra stuff at the top. Determination, vitality, critical hit. Might be critical vitality, direct hit. Skill, tenacity, vitality, tenacity. That's just that. All these shards, I have never used any of them. Which, you know, mainly is because I haven't ever played a caster, so, you know, there's that. Yeah, this might take a bit, especially because it's after midnight. Wait, oh, clear skies on. Why is it still a sun? No, that's a moon. Clearly, I'm blind. I do like that you can see the skies moving. Like, that's actually a cool thing. It's weird how small this looks when you have, like, that zoomed out view of, like, brain fart. Like when you're up on a flying mount, or like even just in the cutscene, but then you actually get down on the ground and it's like, oh no, yeah, this is a fairly sized island. Like, aside from the water, I'd be comfortable like building a like a base here in like Minecraft. Okay, really? Really? You have so much more island over that way, I feel. It seems like it. Right, that is just it. That's just rocks right over there. Even then, like, this would still be a decently sized island. Yeah, this would still be a decently sized island for, like, Minecraft. Making a base in Minecraft. Also, I do like that there's like this little outcrop here that you can actually land on. It's like, question. What if we, like, burrowed through one of the rocks, actually? Now that I think of it. Like, come on, that's gotta work. Forget if you can land on the dome. You cannot. around for a little bit while we're waiting for the queue. We have DPS, we have a tank, me. We have 2 DPS, I should clarify, so. I mean, really at this point all we need is a healer, I think. And, no, wait, these are all... Yeah, these are all full party or more. Boom. Answering quarter. Cannot walk further that way. Cool. If I remember right, there's like more stuff on the river. Which is cool that they did that. Although you can't dive. Boo. Open. Can anyone else like imagine this as like a Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild area? Man, that would be so cool. Or at least I think that would be really cool. I used to know what each of the characters were. I know that this is no man, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Looking for that. RNA, I think. Is that really an R? Yeah, that's an R. No. Is it? Yeah, I think that's an R. RNA. It might be a K. Do we have a K somewhere on here? Makers. Make it. Oh yeah, that's a K. Ah, I see. K goes back, R goes forward, so can A? Have an O. Yeah, K and A. Pretty sure that's W. W, maybe that? Oh yeah, W goes like the sliding ups. It's like a sideways figure eight almost. Such gripping gameplay as Alton tries to figure out what the hell that wording is. I know that they actually tell us at some point. U. Can A U. Pretty sure that's an L. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Can A U L E come 10 E Can A U L E I think that's a G. Almost looks like it. What's that? H? I think it's an H. Yeah, that's an H. E. What's that then? C. N A. No. X. Knowledge. Unless I'm screwing that up horribly. I feel like it's knowledge. I think it's supposed to be knowledge. Normally it like actually does make sense. There was like one of the like beginning quests for like people who start in Limsa, there's like this, I think it's the Seasong Grotto. There's like a little, like, obelisk you're supposed to find. And it actually has the writing that it says it has. I started there, so I could probably, like, go way back, or no, way up here. What goes in the grotto? Thought it said on here, although it might just... Yeah. Alright, let's see. Where to explore next? Alright. Let's see, we have not changed in our duty finder stuff. Is Ken still on? He's waiting in the duty finder, so not what I wanted to do. Some tell. Wait, he... At Leviathan. It's weird. Okay, whatever. Is that a hole? Sun bears, you don't scare me. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be like the sun bear's den. Pretty sure Ken has an annoying habit of like stepping away from his computer, but not like notifying anything of it. Because I'm pretty sure I've like seen him on like the BattleNet service as well. And it's like, hey, he's been in, like, Heroes of the Storm, Hero Select for 3 hours. And it's like, oh, okay. So I'll message him, he's like, oh, no, yeah, I'm done for the night. And it's like, you're still, like, on. Let's see. Oh, yeah, like, fish people. Up, Ken! Oop, that's not... Oh, he got in. Wrong button. Okay, he's in... Looks like he escape. Ah, yeah, he's doing high level stuff. Never mind. Sit down. And speaking of down, I'm going to sit down. Because my back is hurting. That's... Oh, we just phase right through it. Cool. I always wanted to be incorporeal. This is a wall. Boo. I'm gonna drop down a little bit more. Okay. Just kind of fly around for a bit. Do we have any more? Okay, we've got all the DPS. That is no surprise. DPS are filled way before any other role. Absolutely not surprising. I kind of like that they made this here, but I'm... Oh, excuse me. I'm at the same time upset that you can't actually get up there this route until, like, you get flying abilities. It's like, honestly, people aren't going to go up this way when, like, everything's max level, when comparatively, I think, stuff is lower level over here. Okay, to be fair, it is only by A level. But still. Like, I suppose a maybe useful or productive use of my time, I should say it that way, would be like, doing hunts. Because that would level up my lower level people a little bit. But at the same time, like, I don't have any high 60s to do Stormblood hunts with. I only have, like, the 60 characters. Red Mage is only 50. I just haven't cared enough about Red Mage. It's like, it's tangentially interesting, and that's kind of it. Return to him. How the heck does that work without a flying mount? I don't need to return to him. I'll just fly out. Also, like, that bridge being out doesn't really make sense at this point, because, like, you would think that the goblins at Idleshire would repair it for easier, well, I suppose not. They can, like, if they're coming out of Idleshire, like, it's a, you know, either way it works. They're gonna get there on time. Going out the long way to come down this way doesn't make sense. Going out the long way here to go that way doesn't make sense. I suppose that, you know, when they're not actually having people living in the other buildings, makes sense, especially when the site is completely overrun with monsters. Like the east side at least has like a outpost. This side is just like, yeah, no, it's monsters, and hey, look at that, more monsters, and a dungeon. Okay, it's another rock you can actually get on. Should I head down in here? Not really. It hums. Interesting. You can't get on that, you can get on this. And this is... okay, yeah, that's not walkable. Yeah, this is the one major downside to playing at night on a American server. It's really dead in the duty finder. Yeah, that's 2 tanks. Oh, but we're down by... okay, and then we lost a tank, got both healers, and lost another DPS. We were down 2 DPSs. Hey, look at that. Fist of the sun. It said sun, right? Good. More steam. Ooh. Oh wow! What's ah? Wow. Okay, that's interesting. Ugh. Hey. What's up here? Goblins. And really big syringes. Oh, wow, that's go with maybe do it proper since we're about to lose our second person in, like, oh boy. So that happened. Actually, wait, hold on. Shortcuts. They exist. Use them. Makes sense. Okay. Hey, baby. Wow, you're big. I'm gonna stand over here because I don't feel like risking standing in it too long. Big again. Oh wait, purple? Oh wait, no, it's, yeah, okay. Hi, hit me. Ow. Button. I can't do that yet, actually. Alright. Going too terribly bad. Oh, that's... ability. Alright, that wasn't too bad. At least I assume that much. Aw. Oh. Alright. Well, that wasn't too terrible. I mean, clearly we blew the first run of the boss, but... yeah, I think half of us were new or something, so not too bad. Round Rocks! What's up? Round Rocks does as she says, stay here and make treasure sparkle. Shiny, junkin', sparkly rocks, bitty bobs and whirly cogs. I gather you brought the Illuminati's schemes to a shuddering halt, just as I planned. Unfortunately, a small complication arose while you were gone, but Biggs wanted to be the one to tell you. Yeah, I'm sure. Backrix spends long hours scouring data for knowings of shivery shakes 3 years ago. What does Uplander wish to learn? I know all of that. Well done, lass. You left those Illuminati smarting, and without so much as a scratch to show for it. I mean, I did die once, but of course the echo explains that away. Now, I'm sure you'd like to finish them off, and we would too, if truth be told, but I'm sorry to say we have a problem. While Wedge and I were out on patrol, we saw something, you see, a meeting between Maid and the enemy. Uh-oh. And then she handed the codex fragment over, just like that. The way she sauntered back into Alexander with the Illuminati, you'd think this was their plan all along. It certainly looks that way, aye, but we can't rule out the possibility of coercion, considering the parties involved. What are you guys doing here? Foolish uplanders. Treasure Hunter was happy to give codex, and why not? She makes busy deals with Illuminati since the very beginning. And now Illuminati hold all fragments of the Enigma Codex. Treasure Hunter betrays Uplander's trust, and forfeits their future in so doing. What a load of old bollocks. How deaf does he think we are? Now, Biggs, if the Grand Master of the Illuminati said it, it must be true. That's... everything is as written, as it must be. If Illuminati are to guide Chosen to perfect world, Not one piece can be out of place. With this, another page becomes reality. When Illuminati find a missing piece, the prophecy will be fulfilled. What's with the cat? Goodness me, that goblin hasn't the faintest idea of how Uplanders' minds work. I would have been prepared to believe that Maid was a traitor had he not bothered to come here and confirm it. Now I'm inclined to think she isn't. There may be truth to what Quick says. Backrix scours over data, looking for knowings of what happened 3 years ago. Backrix finds mention of a group of Ari treasure hunters. 3 years ago, group went to investigate ruins near Thalic River, only to perish in sudden shivery shakes. 3 years ago, you say? That wouldn't be the earthquake that accompanied the failed summoning of that primal, would it? Bugger me. Are you saying it was the treasure hunters doing the summoning? And that Maid was one of them? Now hold on a moment. I'm willing to accept that Maid may have been a member of this doomed expedition, she being an Ari treasure hunter and all. But I fail to see what interest such a group would have in the ideals of the Enigma Codex, let alone summoning a primal. Such was question Backrix asked himself, so he spends much time gathering knowings, and finds answer in book lent to him by Charlie and Uplander. Genius technologist who writes Enigma Codex 100 years ago and is Ari Zayla with blue hair. Exactly like Maid. No, Maid would never make busy deals with bad gobbies. Roundrock searches for Maid. Hears truth from her. Oh, that is dumb. Roundrocks, wait! Of course. And of course, both of the little ones run off on their own. What is this? Lord of the Rings? Also, I want to... Oh, that is still open. Cool. Biggs is eager to press on into Alexander's depths. If you're worried about Roundrocks, don't be. Wedge won't let her come to any harm. Truth be told, I'm more worried about this business with Maid. Still, we should be careful of making any rash decisions. As you can bet, that's what the Illuminati want. For now, I reckon we should give her the benefit of the doubt. I have to sneeze. Maybe. Nope. It just feels like innocent till proven guilty and all that. And anyway, we've got more pressing matters to deal with. Namely, taking back that codex fragment and pushing it to Alexander before the Illuminati have a chance to shore up their defenses. You ready for another round? Good. The sooner you get going, the better, I reckon. Oh, and when you're in the belly of the beast, be sure and break something for me, eh? Well, it's eh? Okay, yeah, my voice is starting to go a little bit. I'm gonna get another cup of water here. Yeah, cup of the sun, cool. I'm gonna quick check here. Ah, yeah, it's 1 1 1 2 1 3 2 1. All right, I'll be back in 1 second. Alright, that took a A little longer than I thought it would, because I forgot that I had to refill my water container. Uplander wishes to read Watcher Book 2-1. Very well. Illuminati have revived yet another part of Alexander. Backrix wonders how many crystals they use this time. With reports of Illuminati sighted going in and out of Alexander, backstrapped with supplies and explosives, many feared imminent assault. However, Naomi strode into Alexander and put a stop to their plans. Although Uplander's attack was a great success, there was little time for celebration. Quick thinks all thoughts barged into Big West's shortstop and claimed Maid willingly handed over last piece of Enigma Codex to them. Quick thinks says Maid has worked with Illuminati since past times. Backrix hesitates to believe him, but recent findings show there may be truth to his words. Backrix suspects Maid is a survivor of our expedition that failed to summon Alexander 3 years ago. More interesting knowings are contained in rare Charlian book Backrix borrows from Yshtola. It seems Master Technologist who authored Enigma Codex was Al-Ra, and that the ideals set forth in the book have been passed down through generations. Utopia that moves is fitting contrivance for a people who have spent generations wandering. Backrix is not surprised that an invention of nomadic Zaela holds such appeal for Gobbies, who spend most of their time with all possessions backstrapped to selves. Although author did not sign their name, they spent their youth studying in Charlian, developing and fostering their ideas. According to the text's descriptions, Maid shares some physical characteristics of this scholar, namely the same blue hair. If Backrix's guessing is correct, then she could be a descendant of author, and perhaps she has inherited ideals of Enigma Codex. Alright, personally, I don't think well, maybe. Where are we going, actually? Oh yeah, it's literally just... Okay. That's up. The interdimensional lift. Yeah, okay, so personally there's an argument for both cases. I feel like she's gonna turn out to be, at the very least, like another Nero type person, where, like, sure, she might originally and at this exact moment still be, like, quote-unquote bad guys. And that mainly, I think, comes, in my personal opinion, comes from the fact that she mentions that she can't read it anymore, which suggests that she's read it before and probably agreed with everything about it in it before, but that she no longer holds those ideals as truth, as hers anymore, which suggests to me that she's kind of still doing like helping it along, as sort of a, it's always been my, it's been my life's dream, and hasn't really realized that, yeah, no, your morals and hopes have changed, and that we'll get around to like the third segment of this or so, and it'll be like, oh no, yeah, she's actually gonna be on our side. That's kind of my hypothesis, I guess, for how it's gonna go down. I guess now it's just more waiting. Although we're halfway there, which is better than last time, I feel. That wall. Yep. What are my other? Yeah, I don't really have many mounts. Oh. know what, we're gonna sidle over here and actually check out what the poetics might get us, if anything good. Oh, also, yeah, lots of stuff here that's like, yeah, I'm not doing that at the moment. Golden saucer. Really? The door is right there. Oops. More writing. I'm not going to try to go through and read that. You know what? Let's take a look at the Alexander gear. It's actually not horrible. Is that all just kind of the same there? Oh yeah, no, oh that's pretty much the same. Cool. I mean, not great, but whatever. Oof. Got that one. The rest of this is basically, yeah. Generally, the tombstone gear is very not great in terms of appearance. And only part of it glows, or like part of it doesn't glow. That's weird. Okay, that's better. Heavensward, nice. Round table boarding. Oh, that's... It has a built-in sheath. Sophic edge. Yeah, that's actually kind of neat. Significantly shorter list. Okay. Iconic. That's actually not a bad weapon, to be honest. Uncanny knickknacks. Okay, that is actually kind of cool. Proto Ultima. Damn, I have no idea where I would get that. Ooh, ooh. I actually have some of that. Demon Tome, Goddess Tome, Horde Totem, Fiend Totem, Heavensward, Fragment Hive Totems, Expanse Totem. Landmark log. Okay. Sephiroth, Nidhogg, Sophia, Zurvan, Heavensward, Ravana, Bismarck. And then I know what those are. Okay, so... Alright, so that's cool. And then this is... Proto Ultima. I'd have to look that up. But I do like the look of that. Asymmetry. Nice. Asymmetry is great. But I do have... Mahachi, I think. I have those pennies and farthings, I'm pretty sure. Control Shift I. There we go. Yeah. Actually, this can get popped over here. Expanse. Okay, expanse. Okay, so those are high level stuff. Cool. Mahachi Matter, I have that in here. Rathlos Scale, that can go in here. Oh, whatever. Got one of those. Yeah, I'm willing to bet. So I got 3 pennies, but only 1 farthing. Atmosphere 6 ohms under. Okay, well. Alright. Coral Regnia. Hmm. Cool. Flavor text. I love it. Oh. It's Magic Prism Indigo Star. Got that right there. Balloon. That's not anywhere here. Alright. Yeah, that is a few runs of stuff though. Just a few. 99 of those totems. Just a few. A quick check. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Alright. Not that there's much going on. Like, I heard music. Oh. Okay. I might as well just, like, drop all this. Market prohibited. Dumb. Just flipping around out here. Although I think honestly, if this doesn't pop in like, I'm gonna say by half an hour, I might just call it because I really don't feel like waiting a half hour for every single proc, for every single queue that I sign up for. So I might just call it there. If we don't get it then. There's definitely other stuff I could do, but I don't really feel like doing any of it right now. Like, probably the best thing would be to level up another class. Which would make sense. But that would be basically just run a crap ton of House of the Dead, and that's also the sort of thing where it's like, the queues aren't nearly as bad because a lot of people run POTD, like all the time, but it would still be a little bit longer than usual, I guess, like during the day. And it's also just like I don't. That's kind of the reason that I dropped Final Fantasy in the first place, was that it's like, hey, you want to run House of the Dead for 5 bajillion years, and like, you know, it's a thing that you do, and like past that, like, whatever. Like I've had enough of like gaming on my own for kind of a lifetime. I was a very solo gamer when I was a kid, so I'm much more social these days. I could maybe try to get Konosuke, but I feel like he's running higher level stuff than I want to be running right now, because I'm kind of playing catch up while I'm waiting for roulettes to reset. Because at this point, like, most of my progression is based around roulettes, or is based around the higher tomestones, which, yeah, I could run, excuse me, I could run Stormblood dungeons and stuff, which that would be the smart thing to do, but I also kind of want to catch up on this older content that I just never got around to doing. So, we'll kind of see how this goes. Yeah, and I think if another 10 minutes go and I don't get a queue, I'll just call it a night. This will be a pretty short upload for the recording, and a pretty short stream, which I apologize, but that would kind of be it. There's a chance I'd get on later if I felt more like doing. Oh, there it is. But yeah, like I would possibly get on again later in like I don't know, like 4 hours or something. But we'll see. Yeah, but you having your first run right now is much less of an issue than me having my first run, because I'm the tank, so if I have to off-tank, that's actually significant. You not knowing what to do is much less significant, because you're just a DPS, quote-unquote just a DPS. Ooh, get blowed. Hello. Interesting. Very, okay. Ow. Blaster. Brawler. Come here. This is not great. That tickles. Ow. I need to pay better attention for the tank buster. Two hands is face to party. Right. There. Okay, should continue to not stand there. Good enough. Unfortunate. Alright. Good music. Alright. Oh, stretch. That wasn't too bad. I didn't die this time. Meat assist here, I don't care about. Or meat on. Yeah, and I might end up just saying, you know what, I'm done, because I'm just tired. Jeez. Another Illuminati brainchild back on the scrap pile, is it? If only I could have been there to watch you dismantle the thing. As you've likely noticed, Mead's back. Now, I haven't said a word to her about what went on while she was away, as I wanted you on hand if things turned nasty. But since she gets on better with you anyways, maybe it'd be best if you spoke to her yourself. Or, what was... Uplander trusts Treasure Hunter too readily. Be wary of her. Perhaps Uplander wants to look more closely at data. I already did. Ah, namely. You haven't seen Round Rocks, have you? I was looking forward to hearing about the new treasures she's found. Yeah, about that. I see. Well, I will not lie to you. Some of it is true. I did meet with the Illuminati. But that is not the whole story. Allow me to explain. This would be a great point for the echo to come into play, and I can actually, like, see it happen, as opposed to being told. You're saying you handed over the Codex fragment to stop the Illuminati from coming here and taking it. Yes, but the fragment I handed over to them was not but a stone picked up from a pile of rubble. The true Codex fragment is here, safe and sound. Except for we can't tell because, like, we don't have the person who's able to actually look at. Ha! I bloody knew Quick Thinks was lying. The way he told it, you'd been working with the Illuminati all along. Load of old bilge, the lot of it. I am afraid not. Quick Thinks told you true. In fact, it was I who first taught the goblins how to summon the primal. I meant only to use them for my own ends, of course. Much as I did you. Yeah, this is gonna be one of those really gray zone Nero bullshit things. The author of the Enigma Codex was an ancestor of mine. The creation of the so-called perfect world proposed within it has long been the goal of certain members of our tribe, myself included. For years we strove in secret to realize its high ideals, free of the twisted elitism which seems to have infected the Illuminati. During that time, there was one who served as our leader, a man who made us believe that our perfect world was within reach, a man with whom I fell in love. I wished for nothing more than to see his dreams come to fruition. Here we go. Oh, not really. So blind was my devotion, I agreed to help him summon a primal without a second thought. The danger to our lives never even crossed my mind. But on that day, 3 years ago, I came to know the folly of our mission. In an instant, the infernal machine laid waste to our hopes, snuffing out the lives of my companions, and the man I loved was dragged into its core. In a last desperate attempt to make right our mistake, I called forth a barrier with which to seal Alexander. At that moment, however, the codex shattered, and the Colossus vanished without a trace. When the dust settled, I found myself surrounded by the broken fragments of the codex, the cold, accusing remnants of our dream of a perfect world. We were fools to think only of the future. I did not realize it until my friends were gone. By the time we spent on our journey together, pursuing a shared dream, those moments were as precious as any paradise we could have hoped to build. It's a sad old tale, I'll give you that. But it doesn't explain why you had the Illuminati summon the Primal, or why you had us help you infiltrate it. After everything you've been through, you can't seriously think any good will come of reviving Alexander. You all but said as much yourself. Good has nothing to do with it. Understand, I did not act out any lingering adherence to my old ideals. I simply wanted to see him again, and perhaps walk to the ends of the world with him. Him? Yep. It cannot mean Alexander. Might. I don't know. It could be either. Not Alexander itself, but the soul I believe still resides within. Soul of Uplander sleeps in giant machine? Never has Backrix heard such nonsense. Mind must abandon this. Now's not the time. Also, it's gonna be true. I've got one more question to ask. What happens when all the codex fragments are brought together? Alexander was born from hearts that yearned for a perfect world. The writings of the Enigma Codex inspired such a desire, but they're more than just a collection of texts. The Codex can also be used to control the Primal. To be precise, 2 elements are required: a complete Enigma Codex, and one capable of reading it. When both are present, Alexander can be commanded to transport its residents wherever they choose. I myself was once able to read the Codex, but those days are long gone. Now the fragments are as dead to me as the stones beneath my feet. There is another, however, to whom the Codex still responds, one we all know quite well. What? Roundrocks? Are you saying that little girl is the key controlling a bleeding primal? Yep. Roundrocks! You're always panting. Roundrocks has been captured! Ah! We all knew it was coming. It was so freaking obvious. Like, painfully obvious. It's like, no shit, she's gonna be captured. Tale old as time, eh? Woman falls in love with man, man gets sucked into Primal, woman tries summoning Primal to be reunited with man. Load of old rot if you ask me, but Mide seems to believe it. We're all in agreement on one thing, though. An innocent child's at the mercy of the Illuminati, and it's our job to rescue her. It's hard to tell that she's actually a child. It's all my fault. I only lost sight of Roundrox for a moment, but by the time I spied her again, the Illuminati had her surrounded. Gah, I can't do anything right. Can't I do anything right? If they hurt her, I shall never forgive myself. Please, Namely, please bring her back safely. Back, Rex. Does Mide truly have feelings for hulking mess of metal? Uplander surely has more sense than that, and comes to learn through data. You have no new data. Roundrox's plight weighs heavily on Mide's mind, of course. Curse me for a fool. I should have known better than to underestimate the Illuminati. I assumed the missing piece in their plan was the Codex fragment, but they were talking about Roundrox all along. We must mount rescue, now, without delay. To the Illuminati, she's no better than a cog in that monstrous machine. It is like that she is being held somewhere in or close to Alexander's upper body. Continue your push through the left arm, and while the Illuminati are distracted, I will search for a way forward. Yeah, cool. Yeah, we'll queue for this. We will queue for that, thank you. And then I don't know. So, oh yeah, I know what that is. I remember that. I'm actually gonna quick look up the Proto Ultima, I think it was called. FFXIV, Proto Ultima. That should hopefully just bring it up. Oh, it's from Fate. Hemisphere. I love his spine. How's this law? Damn, it's from a it's from a freaking Fate. I guess I know where I'm going to be hanging out for a bit. Where does this take place? This is... No, frack. Oh, it's like all sorts of places. Okay. I guess basically just hang out in Azazla when I'm not over here. And check all the fates as they come up. And then fly like the wind to kill Proto Ultima. Hopefully it's not one of those frickin' heroic fates where you need like a full party to do anything with it. Like the eyes have it. Still, Harvest Moon. Okay, which thing is the Hemisphere? This thing. Mystery Machine. Phi Slamma Gamma Sound. Nice. No greater. Gorische? Harvest Moon. Still tracking. Life of Brian. It's Life of Brian or Life of Brain? I need to actually check that. Brain. Okay. Prey Online. And it's Alpha, Beta, and the Hemisphere. So, like, probably hang out, like, right with the recombination labs. Could actually 620 it says, which I'm going to assume is, oh come on, fine. Really? Okay, so, right, Okay, so that's gonna be like hyperstellar down converter, I'm guessing. Need to, yeah, because that's 7. That's not on the frickin' map. 6. Okay, so basically, so this is about 620. Alright, so on that island, so 620, 27.5, which is significantly higher up. I do like the music here. 25.5, I think. 27.5. Well, that doesn't matter. And then here. I do like that, like, the first part of the Dark Knight's 2 gauges is literally just, hey, is grit on or is it off? It's gonna be like way up over here, isn't it? Arm of the Sun. I was thinking of 07 as a salute. Okay, so we have to like jump on those things that are gonna blast us off. Team Rocket's blasting off again! I'm gonna assume that's what it is. Sure. Cool. That's the wrong button. I'm gonna guess don't step in the shocky, or maybe it is? I don't know. Do we have to kill everything first? Okay, they got it. Maybe. Take me for the ride, take me for the ride. Damn it. Okay. Wrong thing to use deactivating. Oh, hey. I recognize that. Although I don't think it hit me actually, so. Oh boy. What? Ah. Hello. You're not getting rid of me that easily. Sweet. Yep, you better run. Oof. Get wrecked. Alright. Alright. Biggs. So, the matter of the master of the Illuminati himself came flying in to drive you out? Ha-ha! Sounds like you've got him worried. We must be getting close. Wedge. Ah, Namely, I hear you made short work of Quick Thinks' flying machine. He will surely think twice before barging into the shortstop uninvited again. Though I don't suppose he has any reason to come here anymore. He already has his missing piece. Poor Round Rocks. If the Illuminati have harmed her, I don't know what I'll do. Axe. Uplander sends Quick Thinks scurrying. Illuminati think twice before threatening us again. Uplander is nearly through left arm. Next, Uplander must push forward into inner parts and save Round Rocks. Quick Thinks is gonna show up again, isn't he? I mean, not just might. congratulations on your victory over Quickthinks. While you were busy dismantling his flying machine, I finished charting Alexander's interior. The chamber you reached is situated in the innermost part of the left sector, which means your next aim should be... Backrix does not trust Treasure Hunter. 3 years ago, she summoned a mental giant. Backrix wonders if she still wishes to finish Mission of Dead Comrades. I do not blame you for doubting me. Truth be told, my former mentors often stressed that were the unthinkable to happen, it would be my burden, as the youngest, to carry on their work. But building the Codex's perfect world was their dream, not mine. I only borrowed it. As long as I was with those I held dear, I could happily have devoted myself to any cause. Seeing their passion, their joy, that was what filled me with resolve. And it was that which drove me to collect the pieces of the Codex. All their talk of learning and reason, of justice and perfection, meant little to me in itself. I sometimes wonder why I was able to read the Enigma Codex in the first place. Mayhap it was because my youthful mind was a blank slate, receptive to any ideal, if put convincingly enough. In the end, of course, it didn't matter. The Primal took my friends' passion, their joy, and their idealism, and ground them into dust. Though I survived, my commitment to the cause did not. Put simply, I had no need for a perfect world without them to share it. So believe me when I tell you that I did not seek Alexander's return to realize the dreams of the dead. I only wished to see him again. Meaning your leader. The section of Alexander you have been exploring is called Midas, after a king from a legend of Eld. Midas entreated the gods for a finger that would turn all he touched into gold. Midas, whatever, and the gods duly obliged, but in his carelessness, he transformed the one he loved most in the world into a lifeless golden statue, and thus the thing he coveted became his undoing. So it was with me in mind. Had we but paused a moment to consider the means, and not simply the end, mayhap my friends would still be alive. But we did not, and they are gone. My one remaining wish is simple, to speak with the man I love once more. If I could do that, I would be satisfied. There, I have told you everything. Assuming no one else wants to question my motives, I would speak of Round Rock's rescue, as was my original intent. Now, listen well. I do like this music too. It's like, yeah, we're gonna get shit done. Alexander is divided into 3 main sections, each powered by an independent core. You have already fought your way through the innermost part of Midas, the left arm. The core lies only a little way beyond. Through to the innermost part of Midas. Okay, yeah, just happened to think of that. What actually does that mean? Yeah, the left arm. The core lies only a little way beyond, but you may be sure that the Illuminati will have deployed the bulk of their forces to defend it. Hold on a minute. Why would they choose to keep Round Rocks there? The cores are just power sources. You are correct. And the answer is, they wouldn't. Round Rocks is most likely being held within Alexander's upper body, but the Illuminati have locked the entrances from either arm, making it impossible to enter. Our only choice is to stop the core, and in doing so, stop Alexander. I see. Why, that's rather clever. The Illuminati need Round Rocks to control the Primal, but if it can't move, they'd have no need for her. At the very least, they'll have no choice but to keep her safe until the Primal is in working order again. Activating those cores would have used up every crystal the Illuminati had. If we destroy the second one, I doubt they'll have enough to get them operational again. Do Uplanders truly think Metal Giant can be toppled? Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, we do. Mainly because, you know, I'm here. You know, the warrior of light. Chosen of Hydaelyn, all that. Our path is clear. We shatter the Illuminati's last lines of defense and disable the core housed within Midas. In the depths of my despair, with the loss of my friends still fresh in my mind, I would have given anything to take back what we had done, even if it meant my own life. But the world does not work like that, and even if it did, it is not what my beloved would have wanted. They tell me the Illuminati have been up all hours ferrying raw materials to Alexander. Seems the thrashing you gave old Quickthinks didn't do much to dampen their spirits. I reckon that means we're in for a battle and a half when we get to the core. Still, there's not those goblins can build that you can't break, lass. At least I hope there isn't. We'll soon see, I suppose. Lead the way when you're ready. Me and Wedge will follow with Mide. I mean, the Alligans have yet to build something I can't break. I mean, we'll see with Ultima soon, but I'm pretty sure I can break that. Or not Ultima, Omega. I cannot bear to think what the Illuminati might be doing to Roundrocks, but as long as Mide has the final control fragment, she shouldn't be in any real danger, should she? I expect the Illuminati will have seen through Mide's ruse by now, but if they dare to try and take the real Codex fragment, I will jolly well stop them one way or another. Never mess with an angry Lalafell. It's about as good as messing with an angry hobbit. In the absence of a better option, Beckrix seems ready to go along with Mide's rescue plan. Alright, I'm gonna try this. Don't laugh at me. Treasure Hunter truly believes Soul of Lost Love sleeps in Metal Giant. Madness. Beckrix does not doubt resolve to rescue Roundrocks. But Beckrix does not doubt resolve to rescue Roundrocks. Go with Mide deep into Midas and deactivate the second core. But do not underestimate Illuminati. Day and night they bring supplies into Steel Fortress. Beckrix suspects Illuminati are tinker-making new weapons. Da, 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 da. Yes, I'm a goober. The Burden of the Sun. I wonder what the middle section is. Wait. Oh. It's not on this. Here, we can kind of do it. The Sun. Or the Father. The Son. And the Spirit. Where am I going? I don't need to do that. Just boop and boop. Join. Okay, it's vaguely possible that I could solo unsync Bahamut. Like, it's possible. Now that I think of it. Like, that's a distinct possibility of something that I might be able to do. I'm not exactly, you know, bucking at the reins, eager to try. But worst comes to worst, I could maybe do that. I don't get why you guys are out in the open when, like, there's a house right here. Perfectly intact, I assume. Let's take a look. Okay. Yeah, like, perfectly intact. As big, if not bigger, because there's going to be an extra, like, tower right here. Or, like, you know, over here. Or the next one. It's, you know, a little odd. Oh yeah, Azazla. I was like, okay, I feel like there was something I was doing before. Yeah, I was hanging around Azazla looking for, Prey Online is the fate. I need, I think, 99 of those freaking panel things. Late Escape, the Monster Mass, Pet Smart. My question actually are... Oh, exoplating is just always the reward. It just depends on how many, based on how good you go. You get. Yep, unsellable. Goody. Okay, so down here, over here, and then it's 27.5. So it's like even higher. I would like more speed. Not quite, 18 or 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so that island. Yep. Alright, so it's here, over here, or over here. Probably the best plan would be to literally just hang around like here. In like the middle of this endless void. Not really endless, but you know what I mean. Really? You're gonna shrink it like that? There we go. Alright, so 1, 2, or 3. And it doesn't look like there's any, like, cues for it. I don't see any, like, of the little icons, so it's basically just hang around and wait. Wow, that's really not a lot. But yeah. When glowing, this symbol indicates the defensive stance Grit is in effect. Grit reduces damage taken while increasing enmity and reducing damage dealt. Yeah, that's literally all it does. And then this is just how much blood gauge you have. That's... yeah. Yes. Okay. I suppose what I could do is... nope. Yeah, this is pretty good music. Oh hey, it moves around. That's... yeah. Oh goody. Macros shared. Oh, tank is Dark Knight 10, Share 9. Cool. Dark Knight 10 is displayed. And then it's rip. We'll do that, I guess. I don't know why I did that. I didn't need to. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3. So, this is GBL, GBD. Sure. Set and plan. At some point I'll actually go in and add in the actual control, but there we go. And then there's Dancer. Why have Disciple of Land and then Disciple of the Hand, but Land also has Weaver? Feel like there's that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it's 11. So I could get rid of one of these. Have room for another hotbar, which I really don't need, but because I mean, Challenges of Macros isn't even filled. And should be renamed, but whatever. I got macros like in 3 places. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, there's a lot here. Serpent Puppy, Serpent Holler, Serpent Growler. Part of the party. Icebreaker. Bug Girl. Hero of Gilmora. Corpse Dancer. Eorzean Ninja Warrior. Cool. Oof, so much to do. I hate that we got a queue and then it just curiously strong things. Yeah, I might. I think this time I'm going to call it at 20 minutes. If it's not queued, I'll end up just logging out and probably take care of a couple things, then head to bed. And then I'll see about trying to stream some later today. In the afternoon, evening. I do work tonight though. And I might want to play with some other games with some friends who don't like when I stream, or don't want me to stream more. They don't have an opinion about me streaming as a rule, just they don't want to be streamed themselves, so... yeah. So I'll give it another like 5 minutes, and if it doesn't pop, and then I'll just call it there. Cause I am tired. So, and it's not really fun and engaging for viewers to be watching me literally sit here and just screw around with other HUDs and shit. It's like, yeah, kind of, what's the point? Let's see if there's any... I already looked at that. And... Interesting. Eye, breath, heart. Verdana. Foot, hand, head. Crown of thorns. Out of the way so I can actually see. Jeez. Sightseeing log. Lots of fates. Lots of stuff. Heh. quicker. Vanius. How to slay your dragon. Weird, because I have completed the second quarter volume, but... Or, wait, hold on. Is that actually... Oh, binding coil. So complete all of it. Yeah, no, haven't done that. Oh, it's 23 minutes. Well... Unfortunately, I'm gonna call that. From here. So yeah, I'm gonna call that here. Might be on later this morning, or sometime in the afternoon, evening, my time, so you know, keep an eye out for that. And I'll be uploading this to YouTube as soon as I'm out here. Yeah. If anyone has suggestions of what they'd like to see, what they think would be good to watch, any advice, criticism, constructive criticism, to be clear, go ahead and message me, leave a comment on YouTube. Yeah, I'll see you guys around, I guess. Have a good night, or morning, or day, or whatever it is, wherever my viewers are.